Hello and welcome to the Northstars Show right here on Shaw TV. I'm your host, Jarrett Schneider. And the Northstars were on the road this weekend. They played 3 games in 3 nights down south and unfortunately didn't get any points in the 3 games, but they're back at home this weekend to the Interlake Lightning. So today we talked to a few guys about some upcoming games, including Bryce Horning and Nickholas Kraychuk, and also stay tuned for my interview with assistant coach James Buchanan. And I'm with assistant coach James Buchanan. James, a couple of games on the road this weekend obviously didn't go the way they wanted them to go, but looking at the weekend, how would you say the team played overall, and what kind of things, what things maybe didn't happen so well on the road that resulted in a couple of losses?
Well, we started off pretty slow, games against Southwest, and I don't remember who the other one was, but we didn't really play to our full potential. Coming into the third game against Pembina Valley, I think we really elevated our game. Played really the first 60 minutes that we have to date. Got into a bit of penalty trouble in the last 3 minutes. It ended up costing us the game, but I think we saw a lot of things starting to go our way that haven't up to this point in the season.
So what are some of the things that maybe need to happen now moving forward throughout the rest of the season to hopefully get a couple of wins?
Well, we finally clicked on the power play after having no power play goals through the first 6 games. We ended up getting 3 against Pembina Valley, so we started to see some things go our way in that front. The biggest factor is obviously staying out of the penalty box. We're leading the league in penalty minutes by, I think, over 100 minutes through 7 games, so we have to really do some work at staying out of the box.
And looking at the weekend, obviously, and like you mentioned, a couple of things touch on to improve, but who are some of the guys that played well throughout the weekend?
We've seen some good things coming out of Evan Spence. He's using his big body to his advantage. Tyrell Armstrong's pretty impressive player. He's really a firecracker on the ice. He uses his speed to get there, and he's a very vocal guy. Trent Laycock has done well. He's continually scored us some goals, so a few of those guys have been doing well for us.
And now back at practice here for a couple of days before back at home to the Interlake Lightning. It's got to be nice to be back on home ice. But what are some of the things that the boys are working on in practice this week to get ready for a couple of home games?
Well, we'll keep working on clearing the puck out of our end, and we've had some struggles there, coming out with control and working on minimizing giveaways. We've got to keep working on the power play. I mean, we've seen improvements, but it's got to get a lot better. Our penalty kill we're not doing too much work on, as it's been fairly strong for us. So.
And now, James, it's your first year as a coach with the Northstars, an assistant this year. So how are you adjusting, and how are you liking things so far?
The learning curve has been pretty steep. The pressure is a lot more on the bench in the games, but I think we've all gone through our learning phase, and now we're starting to get on a roll, and hopefully we'll start putting up some W's for the guys.
All right, thanks, James, and good luck this weekend at home.
Thanks very much.
I'm Evan Spence, and you're watching the Northstars Show on Shaw TV.
Well, welcome back, and now I'm with one of the leaders on the team this year, Nickholas Kraychuk. Now, Nick, we were on the road this weekend, a couple of games down south. Now, how would you say the boys played throughout the 3 games?
You know what? I thought we had a pretty good weekend. We played strong. Got to work on some disciplinary issues, but other than that, we had a good, solid weekend.
And now it was the first road trip of the year for the boys. So did you enjoy it, and do you think it helped the team and team bonding moving forward throughout the rest of the year?
Oh, definitely, yeah. We definitely bonded over it. The last game that we played down south, it was one of our best games so far this year.
Absolutely. And now looking at the weekend for yourself, I know you scored a goal as well. So how would you say that you played over the 3 games?
Over the 3 games, I thought I played all right. I picked up 2 points, and yeah, I thought I had a pretty good weekend.
Awesome, that's good to hear. And now moving forward, we're back at home this weekend. The Interlake Lightning are coming to town. We're still looking for that first win. What are some of the things that you think the boys need to do in order to get that win this weekend?
We got to play smart this weekend. Got to be disciplined. We can't be taking penalties. Got to put pucks on the net, that's for sure. And just have fun out there. basically it.
That's the name of the game,
Yeah.
isn't it? All right, well, thanks, Nick, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks very much.
Hey, I'm Joey Ross. I'm number 19. I play defense. I'm from Thompson, Manitoba. My elementary school was Burntwood, and my favorite player is Pavel Datsyuk.
Center, over to Shatford, pokes one up to Mikey Marcus. Here comes Mikey Marcus, takes a big shot, save made by Brown. It's loose in front, he scores! As Horning on the spot in front of the net.
A shot.
Mikey Marcus has walked in from the right and a shot. It was up high. Brown made the save. He lost the puck. And now I have with me Bryce Horning. Bryce, on the road this weekend, a couple of games, 3 games in 3 nights. How would you say the team performed over the 3 games?
I thought we got better as the weekend progressed. Took a lot of penalties in the first and second game, which hurt us like always, and kind of let the last game slip away at the end there with some more penalty trouble, so just got to work on that next weekend.
And now I know you got your first goal, I guess it's 2 weekends ago now at home here to the Winnipeg Wild. Take us through the goal, and how did you score it, and how are you planning on getting maybe some more throughout the rest of the year?
Mikey just came in down the middle of the ice, I guess, took a shot on net. Goalie couldn't handle it, and I just went hard to the net. Just got a gift.
And now it's your first year as a North Star this year. How are you liking it with the team so far this year?
It's been surprisingly pretty good. Everyone in the room gets along really good, and we're getting more and more close as a team as the year goes on, and pretty soon, hopefully, we can start getting some W's.
All right, I'll ask you some questions now for the 1 minute with.
Okay.
All right, favorite video game?
Black Ops 2.
Favorite restaurant on the road?
Boston Pizza.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
favorite Halloween candy?
Caramel drops.
Favorite Gatorade flavor?
Blue.
What type of hockey stick do you use?
Total One NXG.
And favorite roommate on the road? I know you've only had a couple.
Junior, by far.
All right, thanks and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
And that'll do it for the Norman Northstars Show right here on Shaw TV. I'm your host, Jared Schneider. I would just like to thank all 3 of my guests for joining me this weekend, including Nickholas Kraychuk, Bryce Horning, and assistant coach James Buchanan. And make sure to come on down to the rink this weekend. I mean, the Norman Northstars are back at home. It's their 3rd homestand of the year so far. The Interlake Lightning are in town. Saturday's game will start at 7:30. Then they play the rematch game on Sunday, and that game's at 1:30. So come on down to the rink. It's going to be some great hockey. All the games will take place at the CA Nesbitt Arena. And thanks for watching.